What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. As you guys saw in yesterday's video, we went up about 25 units yesterday with these 3 4-man caches that we had. 3 out of 3 yesterday. It was an insane generational day on the VIP, as I talked about. I'm going to be honest, I was getting ready to come on to today's video, talk about a losing day, talk about going down about 4 to 5 units, saying, hey guys, it's okay. We went up, 25 units the other day, and now we went down 4 or 5 units. It's part of the program, as I always say, and be like, think about things long term, obviously, over the course of a week, over the course of a month. And, we had some opposite correlation we ran into, yada, yada, yada. But of course, guys, we come back and we catch a 9.5x this morning. Huge play for us there. And this brings us profitable on the day. We have now cashed 6 days in a row, 4-man entries for us right here. And obviously, yesterday we cashed 3 of them in a row on that day alone. So 6 days straight of 4-man entries. I think 6 days straight of profiting. It has been a crazy June. It has been a crazy July. We are now up, I'll show you guys how much we're up and stuff, but, I do want to talk about the power of these power plays, the power of these 9.5x's, 10x's, 8.5x's, whatever it is, guys. This entry right here, we go up 8.5 units because of it, right? So plus 8.5 units. And then let's just say these misses, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I'm showing here. And as you guys know, I'm very transparent. I show all the wins, all the losses on this channel. Try to the best of my ability. I track absolutely everything, which we're going to get into. And if we have 5 losses, but we have 1 hit that goes up 8.5 units, we are literally going up 3 to 4 units just from this entry alone. So this entry is paying for all of these losses and then some. That is the power of these 9x's, 9.5x's, guys. And that is why I always say, I'm going to get into this. If you look at since May 1st, if you look at the past 30 days, you'll see the record in all of these, right? The record right here. We lose more than we win. We have more losing entries than winning entries, and that's because a lot of these winning entries are huge entries. They're 10x entries and stuff like that. That's why I always talk about the most important part is the mental game of things, the emotional side of things. You have to take your emotions out of the equation, because on PrizePicks, and this is a blanket statement for everyone, you are never going to win more entries, like win more actual entries than you are losing. You're going to lose more entries than you win, because on PrizePicks, again, you have to take 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, 5-man, or 6-man entries. So there's pretty much no way possible that you're going to get actually more wins than losses on PrizePicks, right? All we care about is being profitable. We care about getting up units at the end of the day. And that is what we do over and over and over again, as you guys know, on this channel. So let's get into, some of these plays, right? I'm going to go through them pretty quick. We set this one up with NIP versus EDG. And then we had this one obviously hit this morning for us. This one was super close. Cole spiked her, needed 6 more yards. There was another guy named Austin Mack that I was maybe going to take in his place. And Austin Mack ends up getting like 65 yards by halftime. So I wish I would have took Austin Mack, obviously. But, hindsight's 2020. We took Cole, and he ends up going under by just like 6 yards or something like that. So we probably just needed 1 more catch. And then you guys will see here on the left side, or sorry, the right side of the screen, some opposite correlation, which is amazing to see. This is exactly what we want to see. If you guys do not know, on PrizePicks, what we do is correlated betting. So we do that with NFL, we do that with college football, we do that with Canadian football, we also do that with League of Legends, Call of Duty, and Counter-Strike. And you guys will see what we want to see is we want to see things go red, or green together. And I have a very, I'm going to show you guys briefly, but you guys will see I took this NIP versus EDG team twice. I took one time in this entry, I took the NIP guy to go over, and I took the EDG guys to go under. This one obviously missed together, but in this one I did the exact opposite. I took the NIP guys to go under and the EDG guys to go over. So if you guys look at the actual game, you have EDG versus NIP, and it's Edward Gaming versus Ninjas in Pajamas. That's their team names. The first map, guys, EDG gets 24 kills. Okay, their team gets 24 kills. The NIP team only gets 2 kills because they lost the game. So this is what I always talk about in League of Legends. The winning team is going to get way more kills. The losing team is going to get way less kills. So NIP got absolutely demolished this game. And you guys will see everyone's kill totals is above 5, right? This guy got 5, this guy got 6, this guy got 6. This is one of the guys we actually bet on right here. This guy got 7, and then this is the support. They don't get kills, they get assists. But you guys will see he got 20 assists out of the 24 kills that they had. So that's amazing. That's why a lot of times you'll see me take assists over for supports. This is the exact reason why, guys. It's not crazy, rocket science. It's just realizing how League of Legends works. And League of Legends is a game where the winning team, they're going to get more stats. The losing team is going to get way less stats. If you look at the losing side of the picture here on the right side, you'll see this guy gets 0 kills, 1 kill, 0 kills, 1 kill, and 0 kills. The second game, not as one-sided, but still ADG also still wins this game. And again, these guys get a lot more kills. This was the guy we bet on. The guy we bet on played absolutely perfect. He went 6-0-13, 0 deaths, and then he went 6-0-12, 0 deaths once again. Perfect game by him. And you guys will see again on the right side of the screen, not as crazy, but again, a lot of these guys are going under their kill totals. So that is how League of Legends correlation works. One team's going to get a ton of kills. The other team is not going to get many kills. You know, that is exactly what we did here. You guys can see, and really the only entry that kind of missed this way was maybe this entry right here, right? So that is correlation. That is what we do on this channel. One last thing before I get into the picks and some other things is that let's just say we completely lost this entry. Let's just say this entry never happened, and in a different world, this entry just never happened, and we do end up losing on the day. That's completely fine, guys. Like, it's completely fine. We go down 4 or 5 units, whatever, right? Because again, this was the past week. This is the past, month or whatever it is, right? We've literally gone up 92 units in the past 30 days. So when I tell you guys, you can sign up for an app and get a month free. You can sign up for an app, get 2 months free. This is what a month free of the VIP looks like. If you guys would have signed up for Chalkboard on June 25th, so 30 days ago, you guys would have been up 92 units tailing all of my bets. You guys will see there's about 200 bets in this time frame right here. What that means as a $10 bettor is you would go up $920. If you're a $20 bettor, you'd go up $1,800. And this is in a month. This is in 30 days, right? A lot of people struggle to even make $1 sports betting. They struggle to be profitable, whatever that statistic is. Like 98%, 99% of bettors are losing bettors long term. We are part of that 1%. And the craziest part of that 1% is that you can be a part of that 1% today with like 5 minutes of work, just signing up for an app completely free. You can join the VIP, start winning every day. And on top of that, there's so much stuff going on, guys, is that football season is right around the corner. Football season is like 10 to 15 days away. It's so close. When the preseason starts, when college football starts, guys, it's a whole nother level. You guys will see last year, we went up 600 units last year. 400 of those units or because of college football and the NFL. As you guys see, we're at all-time highs of the VIP. This is all-time highs right here. Since May 1st, we're up 153 units. And then in 2025, we're up about 270 units, right? And if you don't know what that means, you would just multiply how much you put on every bet. So let's say you're a $5 bettor. You would do 5 times this number here, and that's how much you would be up on the year. You would do 10 times this number, and that's how much you would be up on the year, taking all of my bets, of course. And it's as simple as that. If you guys want to get into the VIP, I have a number of ways to do so. Before we get into the actual entry, you can text me the word BOVADA. All of these states in the red are legal for BOVADA, and you will get 2 free months of the VIP. Like I just showed, this graph, we're up 92 units, so you'd be up $920 in a month. You would get 2 months free of the VIP with BOVADA, completely free. I can send you guys those instructions if you just text me here. You can sign up for Better and do the same thing. Again, here's the state map. Same thing with Chalkboard. Same thing with NOVIG, all right? So again, 1 month free, you have to understand, is huge. That is an insane amount of value to get 1 month free of the VIP. That's going to be about 200 bets. And a lot of times you're going to go up, if you're a $10 bettor, for example, you're going to go up $400 to $600 in just 1 month of betting with me here. And then obviously that can pay for another pass. That can pay for a yearly plan. That can pay for, maybe signing up for another app or something like that. And then once that snowball gets rolling, guys, especially once we get into the football season, you're going to be able to make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars winning and taking all my bets every day, all right? So I know I talk a lot. I know it's long-winded. I'm just saying I really believe in this stuff, and I know a lot of people doing the same exact thing. So, take it how it is. All I can show you guys is put the statistics in front of you guys and hope that you guys tail the bets and join the VIP. So, first play of the day, guys. It's going to be Tiffany Hayes to go over 6.5 rebounds plus assists. I just straight up think this is too low for her. She's playing Dallas, which is a pretty weak defense. Her rebounds assists. You guys see her rebound line is 3.5. Her assist line, I think they took it off, but her assist line is also 3.5. So if you do 3.5 rebounds plus 3.5, 3.5 plus 3.5, that's 7. So it doesn't really make sense why her line is 6.5 on rebounds plus assists. I also just think this is way too low for her here. If you guys look, like her points and then her rebounds, I guess maybe her rebounds is or her assist now is like 3. But again, just taking these together is really, really solid. You guys can also look at maybe her fantasy score is decent. And then also her PRA is decent in this matchup too. But again, the best thing that I like here is her over rebounds plus assists. This is my favorite WNBA play for the day. And then the second play, we're going to obviously go to League of Legends, guys. You guys know we dominate League of Legends, and there's a lot of League of Legends plays on the board today. It's amazing to see that because it's the weekend. I'm going to have a ton of plays today. It's Friday, Saturday. If you guys don't know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are our best days ever so far because there's just so many plays on the board. There's so much value. So my favorite duo, my favorite trio, or my favorite League of Legends play is going to be this trio right here. It's going to be on TSW, and it's going to be Hero, O2, Hitso, and then Dyer, okay? These guys to go under 16.5. I like this all the way down to 15, okay? So if this bumps to 16, take it. If it bumps to 15.5, still take it under. I like it all the way down to 15. You could still even take it at probably 15. This team is much worse than this VKE team, and I think that they're going to get dominated, right? Just as you saw this NIP team get dominated in this game here, where they do not get that many kills over the course of 2 games. I think it's going to be a very similar story for this TSW team, where this combination maybe gets about 12 to 14 kills, and taking them under and them getting 17 kills is going to be very, very hard. Now, if this does somehow bump to 15, you can just go ahead and take their individual lines, and my favorite individual line is going to be this Hitso guy under, okay? I think this one in particular, I like all of these unders. That's why I'm taking the trio to go under, but this guy in particular is way too high, right? Anytime you see a jungler 1 kill or 2 kills higher than the mid laner, or even 0.5 kills, behind the bot laner, this is the guy that's going to get actually the most kills in the game most of the time, then most of the time the line's just way off, right? And it's as simple as that. But again, this is what I'm taking as the trio. This is my favorite play. As you guys know, we're probably like a 70 to 75% hit rate in League of Legends or something crazy like that. It's so insane to bet on League of Legends, guys. It's honestly unfair. I feel like I'm taking money from PrizePicks every day, which again, like I said, 99% of bettors are actually feeding PrizePicks money. They're giving money to PrizePicks every day, and that's why they're a $1 billion company. That's why Caesar Sportsbooks exists. That's why DraftKings exists. They're billion-dollar companies because people feed them money to bet and gamble. We don't gamble on this channel, guys. We make money long-term on this channel. As you guys see, I have a lot of bets to prove it. I have, this right here is like 3,000 bets last year. And then since May, which was like 80 days ago, this is like 700 bets or something like that. So you can't fake 700 bets of performance when the performance looks like this, guys. So hopefully you guys, are tailing. Hopefully you guys are making money. If you're in the VIP, as always, please leave a comment down below about your experience with the VIP. It's really fun to read those, and it helps other people kind of figure out, what they should do if they're on the fence. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.